Hello, I am in front of my house. I just finished picking pomegranates from my tree. This is my pomegranate tree. I've got plenty of pomegranates on it, even though I just picked a whole entire 2 bags, a sink full. I think I probably have about 40 pomegranates in the sink, but see, it's still, and this is only the front of the tree. There's more on the back side. And this is after we had a little bit of a storm in the spring, a windstorm, and it took one of my branches out, which was loaded with pomegranates. I was so sad. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? So I thought I was gonna lose a lot of my fruit, but still did really good compared to last year. I had it pruned in 23, and so last year did not yield a lot of fruit, but this year it looks like she's back, so I'm super excited. So now I'm gonna go in and clean the pomegranates and start preparing them to be juiced. Come on, let's go. This is my haul. Look how big these things are. They're huge. Got a big one. Nice big pomegranates. So they're all rinsed off and cleaned, and I'm gonna start prepping them for juicing. Did you know that pomegranates were indigenous to Iran? That's where they originate. Yeah. Okay, so my pomegranates are all washed, and I'm gonna start cutting them and getting the seeds out so that I can juice it. And if you've ever had pomegranate juice and thought it was delicious because you bought it from the store, you will never, ever, after doing fresh pomegranate juice, I have never had another jar of pom in my life. I wait for the season, for pomegranate season, until mine grow on my tree. See my little blue leaf? That's how you know it's super fresh. Just came off the tree. And you cut that little square off. There's a couple seeds in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop those into my bowl. I want everything. This is so tedious, but it's so good. I know why pomegranate juice is expensive, because it takes some effort to get these little seeds out. Okay, so I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna put this in my bag here and put it in my compost bin. Yes, I compost. I do compost. So this is what it looks like open, and I'm just gonna follow the lines that I can see of the webbing on the inside and make some little cuts. I'm gonna bore you with this. I will come back in a little bit once it's a little further along. So this is one pomegranate completely emptied. I'm gonna start on another one. This time I'm gonna roll it a little bit on the counter. See if I can loosen it up a little bit. Leave some of the, actually really it's best to let them sit for 4 to 5 days after picking them to get the best results, but I don't have that kind of time, so gotta do what I gotta do. So again, I'm just gonna cut a square out of the top. Jeepers, you hear this? The price of gold is going up. Okay, that's an even better cut. So you see the webbing there? That's where you want, that's where I'm gonna make the cuts on the outside right along where that webbing is. That came out perfectly. So I will cut here. And here. And there. Open it up. Sometimes you open it, you can pull this webbing out and cut like that. And gives you a nice place to start pulling from. Look at all those seeds in there. This thing is loaded. Oh my God, I love gardening. I love growing my own food, juicing. It's so healthy and it tastes so much better than what you get in the store. I was shocked the first time that I grew, things in my garden. I had watermelons, cucumbers, tomatoes, and I'm like, this is what a cucumber tastes like? This is what a tomato tastes like? Usually tomatoes are pretty tasteless. They're just wet, they don't have any flavor. And if you grow those things yourself, flavor is busting. Did you guys see the watermelon video that I did a couple years ago? I grew some yellow watermelon in the garden. I didn't do it this year because I knew that we were going to be away quite a bit, and it's a lot of work to put a garden in, and you know, I just didn't want to do all that work and then, you know, go on vacation for 2 weeks and come back to, you know, sudden death. It's really hot here, so you have to really be mindful about watering and caring for your plants, and it doesn't work when you're not home. So even with some of the self-watering systems that I have, you know, it still requires a little bit of manual labor, so didn't do it this year, but I gotta figure out a way to, I don't know, maybe that's a job. Maybe I could hire somebody to come in and tend my garden for me while I'm traveling, because I'm not gonna stop traveling. That's not gonna happen. So the stores are convenient. They have definitely made it convenient for us, but not healthier. So look at this, got everything out of there. Dang, that's a win. That is a win. Oops, there's a little couple more. Come on. All right. Boom. Chicka-boom. And I'm gonna put this in my compost. A couple of pieces fell out. Get these seeds off. And you don't want to juice this part. This is bitter and ugh, you don't want to juice that. So I'm just gonna pull that out of my bowl. Okay, so I have a bowl full at this point, so I'm gonna stop and juice this. This is how much I've shelled so far. It's been tedious work, but this juice is gonna be so healthy and so amazing. I absolutely just love, love, love fresh pomegranate juice. It's amazing and it's tasty and it's so healthy and good for you. So I'm gonna transfer this bowl over to the other counter, and I'll bring this with me. Give me just a second. Let me reposition. Okay, so I'm gonna start scooping the pomegranate seeds into my Nama juicer. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. This juice is the best. And I tell you, oh my God, ever since I've started juicing my pomegranates, I have not purchased any store-bought pomegranate juice. I can't even stand. You can taste the chemicalness in the store-bought kind. It's like, oh my God, the difference between that and fresh. And it's crazy that it takes so many seeds just to yield, you know, a decent amount of juice. Okay, I'm gonna stop there and go ahead and turn this on and let the magic happen. I love this juicer. It's a feast. And yes, I'm having, well, this is wine. This is not pomegranate juice. This is a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon I'm having while I'm juicing. Don't judge me. And this is filling up, so I'm going to release. Ooh, oh, that goodness. Oh, that goodness. I wasn't even counting how many cups of seeds that was, but I'll show you here when it taps out. Okay. So it yielded however many cups. I wasn't counting when I put them in there, but it yielded like this much juice. So I'm gonna fill up the hopper again. And while that's juicing, I'm gonna strain this juice because there's a few of the membranes that kind of get caught in there sometimes. It's okay, it's not a big deal. There's more seeds than membrane, so it's not gonna affect the taste of the juice, but I don't want the thickness of it. When I get ready to pour. So I'll put it through a strainer, make sure I get anything out. Good. All right. I'm gonna let that go through the hopper, and while that's doing that, I'm gonna strain this. All right. I'm using 2 strainer baskets, so So I'll strain that into this container. All right, so give me just a minute. Let me get that together and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got it all juiced. This bowl was full, it's empty now. This is the pulp that was left, the little residue that was left over from the, after it extracted this, all the juice out of it, just left this little bit of pulp, not a lot for that whole, considering that I had that whole bowl. And then move that out of the way. And then this is how much juice just one bowl netted. So you can see it's tedious. It's taken me, I've been at this for like a couple hours of like shelling these pomegranates, and I'm not done. I still have more pomegranates in the bowl here. And I have still a few more in the sink. So it's gonna be another couple hours because I'm doing them all. I'm just gonna do them all so that I can, you know, drink it. I mean, it doesn't take, if this is all the juice that you get, you can imagine. I'm gonna put it in my little cute little juice bottle and we'll have juice for several days. But in order to make a sufficient amount to like have, you know, for everybody in the house, and everybody loves this juice, so everybody's gonna want some. So I wanna make sure that we have enough to at least get us through the rest of the week. So I'll do some more. All right, I'll be back. I love this juicer. Look at the pulp that comes out. This is dry. I mean, this is dry. There is like no more moisture in here like at all. It comes out like a little, I don't know, like a little nugget. But it has wrung all, this juicer has literally wrung all the juice out of these pomegranate seeds. It's amazing. I love it. Love it. And voila, we have fresh pressed pomegranate juice. Delicious and homemade.